Oh, hey there. I was just reading about this crime thriller. A crime thriller. A squeaky clean adult film with a body count. Don't worry, it's still PG. We're talking 1981's Amanda by Night. Welcome back to Squeaky Clean Adult Films. I'm Jason from Barefoot. How are you today? This is a request. Big Bad Jerry Rogers. This one's for you. Man, this one's super good. Gary Graver, Harold Lime, two powerhouses. The exact same powerhouses that brought us Indecent Exposure. I'd say this is a prime candidate for Vinegar Syndrome since they did the last one. Not to mention, half the reviews I read on it said, why hasn't this been restored and released? An amazing cast, super cool score, shot and directed so well. Gary Graver, famous cinematographer, has shot over 200 movies. He's directed a little bit over 100 as well. And he shot and directed this. This is his 7th movie. And this is the second time I've put a Gary Graver in front of a Gary Graver. I've been working on 3 a.m. for so long. I'm going to say I'm calling my shot right now. 3 a.m. will be our 8th Gary Graver. Should have been our 5th, but Indecent Exposure and Amanda by Night have both cut in front of it. A lot of the same cast too. Harold Lime. Harold Lime put this together. He's the bartender. When you see him, when you watch this in your head, just thank him. Thank you, Harold, for putting together such a fine production. And this was like a straight up Hollywood movie, Barefoot wise, because we had an assembly cut, a rough cut, a final cut, and I spent a full day with the final cut because it wasn't so final. I had to make some trims. To get us from PG-13 category to PG. We have a body count. I said that up front. So Amanda by Night is about women of the night, women of the evening, I believe they say. We've cut all references to prostitution and hookers. There's 3 mentions of a pimp, but it's all by gentlemen. It's not the women referring to the men. One time you'll hear the word trick, and that's it. Although you could probably guess what's going on. We got a lot of drinking and smoking. Veronica Hart pulls a knife on someone. Veronica Hart has a gun in one scene and shoots a fella. None of the murders are on screen, but you do see the aftermath. We have someone drowned, someone ODs, someone gets shot. You're not going to see any of that stuff, but you will understand. 2 shits. We even have some anti-smoking sentiment. All these bad things that boost us up, they all have notes of don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. We do also have a naked butt painting at the bar behind our producer, Harold Lime. But we're good to go. You're safe, guys. This was 95 minutes long. We got it cut down to 36. That's a third. That's like a third, slightly over. And this is another that I would suggest you, if you feel so inclined, go out and watch the adult version. Man, there's some cut scenes that are amazing. Scenes that I tried my hardest to work in, but you just can't do it. I might play around with them in short form on our other channels, but for now, I'm happy with this and I think you're gonna dig it. There's tons of great actors in this and we're gonna talk about all of them as soon as this is done.
Hello?
Hi, baby. Sorry to hit you so early. I got a terrific gig for you.
How many times do I have to tell you, Friday? I don't work for you anymore.
Yeah, I know. You're out of the business and I don't mean shit to you anymore.
You've got it, honey.
I just listen, okay? It means a lot of money for you. And I need them. Please.
I'm listening.
Okay. It's worth $1,000. I won't even take a cut. How about it?
What's in it for you?
He's big in city government. I give him what he wants. He gives me a zoning clearance for my club, remember?
You're dreaming.
Not this time, baby. We do it?
No. But I've got a couple of friends who probably would.
The club's taking up all my time to let most of the girls go. Amanda, you know you're the best.
I'll have them call you.
Thanks, baby. And, I'd love to see you sometime if you want to get together.
Please, Friday. don't. Yes. You've got a good one later. Amanda set it up. He's going to be picking us up at Bert's bar tonight.
If he's such a fine gentleman, why doesn't he meet us inside?
He can't afford to be seen with us, Bevy. He should be here any minute.
Amanda? Just want to make sure everything goes well.
Hello.
Are any of you girls Bev or Gwen?
Bingo.
I'm Bev.
Well, jump in. There's always room for one more.
Believe me, I'd be excess baggage on this trip. Never been to a place like this before.
Knock it off.
Well, you two seem to be getting along just fine.
Shit.
She won't be needing me anymore. I'll just be traipsing along.
I called you a cab. I'll send her home in the morning.
Have fun.
Y'all don't like me. Why do you want me to stay?
You must be new in the business or you wouldn't ask such a dumb question.
You goddamn freak!
You know who this is? Well, I have a bit of a problem. Bartender. Hi.
Ambrose Hart, homicide.
You don't look like a cop to me.
Yeah? Well, we try to keep it a secret. Let me ask you, can you be of some help to me? Do you recognize this lady?
Never saw her before in my life.
Never?
Positive.
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 Thank you for all your cooperation. Good evening, ladies.
Hello, Celia.
Hello, Rosario. Goodbye, Rosario. See you next month.
She new here?
Man just started, but she's got her massage license.
Well. Isn't that a coincidence? My partner here is new, too. Come on, then.
What's coming down here? The Vice Squad. Rosario cooperates with us. We cooperate with him.
It's real, lady. Real. Lieutenant Hart. Now open up. No. Let's see, lady. What's your name this week, huh? Annie Winters? Annie Heater? Huh? I like that one. Amanda Heather? Now, come on, open up.
It's open.
Nice place you got here, lady. She was found very dead this morning on a deserted beach road. Her lungs were filled with water. Chlorinated water.
Yeah, I know her. Bev something, she was a very sweet kid. But I don't know where she was last night. So why don't you get out of here and leave me alone?
Now, why is it that I don't believe you? If your memory happens to come back, give me a call, huh? Otherwise, I'm going to have to put you out of business. Oh, by the way, don't you catch a lot of colds being dressed like that?
Hello. Oh, Gwen. Yeah, no, I just heard. Shh, honey, relax. Yeah, I know. Come on, just take a deep breath. Try to relax.
Oh, God, Amanda, I saw it on TV. I don't remember, honest. Not his name. Only that the house was at the beach. I'm going crazy. You know I can't go to the cops. Yeah. Poor Bev.
Listen, Gwen, I'll get there as soon as I can. Friday, that could have been me that was killed instead of Bev.
Okay. If that had been you, I never would have forgiven myself. I still care about you. It's just this lousy business. We both won out. Come on.
I'm sorry, but you set it up. Oh, Friday. What can we do?
I'm doing what I can, baby. This time tomorrow, Gwen will be in New York.
Thanks.
It's the least I can do. Hey, start construction on the club next month. Straight life. Upward mobility. It's the American way. You could be part of it.
I had you pegged for such a bastard. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you had reasons. Still smoking that shit?
Friday. What do you think the chances are for us in the straight world?
They're good. Together, they'd be great.
Are you following me, Mr. Hart?
Should I be, Amanda?
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Can I have your order, please?
Oh, hi. A cheeseburger, rare, French fries, well done, milk and coffee.
To go. What do you want, Hart?
I want to kill her, Amanda.
Don't have one. Sorry.
Well, in that case, look, tell me everything you know about Bev, huh? Because, you see, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble telling the good guys from the bad guys. You know, especially since nobody wears hats anymore but me. See, this one might help me put things in perspective.
Sorry, Hart. All I can tell you is that the bastard who killed Bev will be taken care of.
Oh, yes, a law of the jungle?
Look, I am very close to getting out of this wonderful, colorful, exciting life I lead. Don't complicate things for me.
Look, do me a favor. Give me her phone number, her address, her pimp.
I have to go.
I know. Being seen with a cop in public could give you a bad name.
Goodbye, Hart.
See you, Amanda. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sport.
Leave a good tip, huh?
Here, lovey. Friday?
While I'm doing that, I want all of you to think about what you want when we're ready. What do we want?
What the hell are you doing here?
You call on me when you have a problem.
Feet off my coffee table.
I call on you when we have a problem.
When's Gwen leaving for New York?
Right on. That was the problem.
Was?
I didn't think New York was far enough away. She's a little untrustworthy, you know what I mean? So I sent her a little further.
Not at my request, Friday. I didn't ask you to do that.
Well, it was taken care of nevertheless, partner.
You know, Bev's death was covered up. This one opens it up.
She was a known junkie. She did the OD trip. Too bad. Case closed.
Well, there was a girl in a Mercedes when I picked them up. Something that Bev said, I believe her name was Amanda?
Yeah, that's right. And she's attending her farewell party tonight.
I already paid you $20,000. How much is this going to cost me?
Please, no crass talk of money. A favor for a favor between partners. Partner. I picked out a location for a nightclub. It's just condemned land right now, but I own it with a couple of friends. With your power and influence on the zoning board, I could start construction next month.
Friday. You suffer from delusions of grandeur. What makes you think with someone with my influence is going to sponsor a pimp? I mean, why should I?
Your survival, Blakely.
Amanda, Friday.
How you doing, honey?
How good it is to see you two together again.
Nice to see you, honey.
Now it's really going to be a party.
Uh-huh.
We can't stay too long, Roberta. Really, we've got to be going. In fact, if it wasn't your
Come on
party,
now,
I
join the party.
Hey, girl, what kind of costume you call that? You sure you're at the right party?
I'm playing a virgin tonight.
Hey, now that's a challenge if I've ever heard one.
Lay off, pig brain.
What are you gonna do, call the cops?
No one around here would call the cops. That's right. So then I could stick you, and no one will give a damn, would they?
Come on, Dana, I think I need a drink.
Stuff like that, you know, they all move around in the neighborhood.
Attention, everyone. Come on, quiet down. Let me have your attention. May I present Freddie? Beneath this mild-mannered exterior,
Friday, I'm going home. I just can't take these things anymore.
Oh, come on.
I declare the contest to be a tie.
do we settle the tie?
Look at this whole scene, baby. There's a lot of shit in there.
Hey, don't talk to me that.
There's all these...
You need any help, lady?
Hey, just take off, Jack. It's personal, all right?
It's not Jack, Mac. Hart. Ambrose Hart. Lieutenant, homicide.
Now, sweetheart, see what happens when you get angry. I told him that he could stay at the party, but I just had to get back to the children. Run along now, darling.
Be careful, honey.
Good night, Mac.
First time I was ever glad to see a cop. Thanks. Oh, what the hell are you doing here, anyway? I mean, I'm not complaining about you showing up,
Look,
but
before you go on, I got some real shitty news.
Hold it. I don't want any more bad news for a moment. We'll talk about it when we get back to my place.
Oh, we're going to your place? In that case, you drive.
Gwen. Sweet, sweet Gwen. Damn.
I am sorry. I got the report on the radio. They found your number by our phone.
How'd she, what happened?
Well, it looked like an OD at first, but the coroner's report turned up some pretty interesting information.
What?
Well, she shot up in both arms. But they found an empty needle near her body in the living room. But the rubber thong, the tourniquet, was found in the bathroom. Now, it seems pretty odd that someone that was so familiar with Smack would shoot up twice in the same hour. And Bev's number was found in her purse.
You know, some of them even like each other. Did you know that? You know, some of them even have families who love them. Oh, maybe not approve of them, but who actually love them. You're too smart to believe that shit. So am I. Hart. She had no Smack. She was out of it. I was her only connection. No one else except... Oh, no. He's a liar and a cheat, but...
You mean the guy you're with tonight?
He said he was going to help her get out of the city.
Give me his name. Come on, give me his name. You said that Gwen was your friend, didn't you? Will you give me his name?
Friday.
Look, somebody else was involved in these murders along with Friday. Probably the John who was with Bev and Gwen.
Now, how the hell can you know that?
I can't know it. It's a hunch. But how come the only page missing from Friday's address book was the page that would have your name on it?
Oh.
Yes, the way I figure it, that night, Bev had a trick, presumably her last. Friday set her up.
Right.
The murderer, he got a good look at you, and he thinks you saw him.
Oh. Oh. So you mean I'm next?
Well, you're the only one left who can lock him into the murders. But don't worry. Don't worry. I got a plan. We gotta talk about it tomorrow. I'm exhausted. I gotta get some sleep.
Listen, Hart. If you'd like to be more comfortable, we can...
Good night, Amanda.
Good night, Hart.
I've just made you the best chili omelet this side of Dallas.
Chili in the morning?
That's the best time to eat it.
So, if anyone asks, I'm supposed to tell them that you're a permanent boyfriend.
Right.
Perfect. I mean, you're a great cook.
Thanks. I've had a tap put on your phone. All we have to do now is wait. He's got to come to you.
Gee, thanks.
When he does, we'll be ready.
Oh, if you put it that way. You know, this is going to put a terrible dent in my business.
Well, look at it this way. If you become famous from this, you could always write a book. That's a good picture. And what's this one here, the family yacht?
That's my baby. 40 feet long, sleeps 6, and you could sell it to Hawaii tomorrow.
You mean you actually own this thing?
It's not a thing, Hart. Yeah, well, the bank and I own it.
1 out of 10, see the man, 555 South Central, disturbance behind the building. All units respond, code 2.
Damn it. Look, I told you to keep the door locked. Why didn't you keep it locked? What the hell's the matter with you? Why didn't you lock the door?
He called.
You sure it was him?
He said that Friday gave him my number last year in New York. He's picking me up tonight. He's sending a chauffeured limousine.
Well, how do you know it's him?
I had my number changed last month. I'm scared, Hart.
Listen, you don't have to go through with this, you know.
I want him. For Bev. For Gwen. By God, for me. I want him.
All right. Now you tell me everything he said to you and where you're supposed to meet him. And I'll set up the stakeout. Listen, everything's going to be all right.
I want him.
I know. Vice is sending down 2 more guys. This way you'll be covered every minute, okay?
Scotch on the rocks, please.
Nothing. Now listen. This tape recorder is voice activated. All you have to do is press the red button to start it. Got it?
You'll be near, yes?
There. Oh, shit. No, excuse me a second, okay?
Captain's orders. I'm with you like glue. What's the matter, huh? But your girlfriend over there might get hurt? Not bad. For a straight arrow like yourself, not bad.
Listen, you just stay right here. I don't want to see you tonight. You got it?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Everything's set. I'm heading out to the car. Johnson there. He'll have an eye on you. He'll signal us by walkie-talkie when the man comes. And I'll be right behind.
Not too far behind, I hope.
Not too far.
enough. Hey, bartender. You got a back way out. This way. Rosario, Vice. I'll take the walkie-talkie. So much for covering the back. Go. Okay. Sherlock to Tarzan.
It's a 1975 two-door Thunderbird, color red, heading east.
Would you please slow down? You're making me nervous.
Yes, ma'am.
So, where are we going?
Vista Front Drive, ma'am. We're almost there.
Tell your employer I'm here. I haven't got all night. How very clever of you. Do you enjoy games?
You gonna pretend you don't recognize me?
Well, your face is slightly familiar. Is it New York? You did say something about New York over the phone.
I haven't been in New York in years.
Well, really doesn't matter.
Doesn't it? As a matter of fact, Friday didn't give me your number.
Well, the main thing is that we're together, right?
That's right. You're a very attractive woman, Amanda.
I aim to please.
Things could have been so different. If only you'd come with me that night. Instead, you backed off. In a way, you're responsible also.
You must have me confused with someone else.
The lady in the Mercedes? You're the only one who can connect me with Bev and Gwen.
You killed Bev?
I didn't kill her. It was an accident. Of course. They take your money and then they try to ridicule you. He's better off dead anyway.
On Friday?
Oh, can you imagine someone like me trying to legitimize that pimp?
You killed him.
No. Friday's ambition killed him. And you, my dear, unfortunately are caught up in my dilemma.
It doesn't have to be this way.
No. You know that after Friday killed Gwen, he was going to kill you at the party, too?
Oh, you son of a bitch! Help me! I can't swim!
Come on, Amanda.
I can't
got more fights in the car.
Help me! I can't swim!
Unfortunately. Have to beat it.
Please! Please! Help me! Help me!
Of course, sir.
Please!
I'm sorry.
I lied. I'm an excellent swimmer. And I'm not sorry. Well, how'd it go? What happened? God, you took so long. I left 3 hours ago.
Well, you know how police hearings are, huh? And I want to tell you that the testimony you gave against Blakely and the tapes you had on him, they got me off the hook. And I'm happy to say that Rosario is off the force.
That's great. Where's your gun?
Well, I turned it in. Along with my badge. Things just didn't make any sense anymore.
Jesus, what now?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I just had to turn it in.
So what did you think of that? Wasn't that good? Big Bad Jerry Rogers, good looking out. I'd never seen this. And I got the folder. John Alderman plays our councilman. He gets top billing, and he's been around since the 50s. He was in Gunsmoke and 2 decades worth of westerns. And then it kind of turned into more exploitation film. And not an adult film actor. His character did some adult stuff, but they had a body double. At first, I was like, whoa, I know him. He was in Summer Camp Girls, which Gary directed. But I literally, on my free time, just saw him last week in Malibu Express. Shannon McCulloch is the masseuse. I see him every year in New Year's Evil. But most of you probably know him as one of the leads of the last movie, written and directed by Dennis Hopper. So it was crazy. I was like, I know him. And his crazy laugh, which we hear quite a few times in this. Oh, you got that villain laugh? And at first I was like, whose name is in front of Veronica Hart? Because he didn't act under John. I can't remember. It's not in my notes what name he used. But he got top billing, and that's because he was in decades and decades of TV and movies. Not just the 3 or 4 things I just mentioned. I just cherry-picked my favorites. And speaking of my favorites, Veronica Hart, Amanda Heather. 10 movie club starting right now. Isn't that pretty cool? I like when I notice that. Lisa DeLeo is also in this, and this is her 9th movie. She's almost in the 10 movie club. And Veronica Hart does such a good job. I wish you could see Tubi's on pause. I'm watching Death Mask right now, which there's a scene in Death Mask that has Veronica Hart, Kelly Nichols, and Arbola, Robert Kerman, and no other actors. So can you I don't know who directed Death Mask, but imagine those are your 3 actors in a room. Pretty cool, if you're a fan of adult cinema. And Veronica Hart, speaking of cutscenes, there's a scene, it's literally my favorite delivery of this entire movie, R.I.P. to the cutscenes. She is talking to Robert Kerman and says, what about, what's his name? What is his name? She cuts herself off from saying, what is his name, to what is his name? It's one of the best instances I've ever seen of someone cutting themselves off mid-sentence with a secondary thought. Robert Kerman plays Lieutenant Hart, spelled like Veronica Hart. That's kind of fun. He probably one of his best roles, very charming, almost annoying his way into a woman's heart. Hey, that's my style. Robert's 13th time on the show. Jamie Gillis's 17th time on the show. Playing Friday, playing the creep, playing the pimp. You think people just read scripts and are like, it's a weirdo creep, bring me Gillis? I joke, but I bet you that happened numerous times. Samantha Fox and Lisa DeLeo played Gwen and Bev. Samantha Fox was Gwen, the junkie. I was so taken aback in her first time you saw her. She's tying off, shooting up. That's like, you see people drink and smoke, chief down, and sometimes cocaine. You don't usually see, unless it's like a character who's a junkie, which she was, but I mean sole purpose as like a side story of that. Look at that junkie. No, this is one of our main characters who just shoots up, which was just weird. But she did an amazing job. And then Bev, Lisa DeLeo, man, every article I read about this, every review I read about this mentions Lisa DeLeo. This is the same year, 1981, for Skin Tight, and she was awesome. Man, you should have seen her agitating him up to even he throws a drink on her face, which that's cut too. But she's straight up lioness and southern, a little a little more southern than usual, which I love. Ron Jeremy played Razio, who was also awesome, the creepy cop. I'm telling you, there's this scene where Harold Lime's serving drinks and Ron Jeremy's at the jukebox, and his eye acting and it is so good. And then when it's done with, he's in the same scene out of focus. You still just see him sitting back there by the jukebox, and he does such a good job. I know a lot of people don't like him nowadays. I wonder if you can, I guess that's the thing. Can you separate the artist from the art? So what I'm saying is I wonder if the haters will see this performance and think, he was good. Because he was really good. Quite a few, what do we call them? Missing in action? That's not pictured like the yearbook. Arcadia Lake, Mylin, Herschel Savage. I like that. In one version, I had Herschel cut out completely. And then I thought in the version you saw, at the party, she introduces him and he cuts to come out and then it cuts. I did that just to put Herschel Savage in the movie. And that's about it. I hope you liked it. Keep your requests coming in. I even have a new method for requests, which I'll hopefully try to be better at. I try to get some new people, but we're not stopping. The Wednesdays are going to be just requests for like ever, I guess. I know we did quite a few requests right up until March, and it's just going to keep going. I'm just a broken record. I've said this like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. Now I have to super get to work. On work, on extra work, and on damage control, because there's people out there that don't like me and they are looking for loopholes to like send me back to the island, and I'm over here with Ben Linus trying to undo what's about to be done and prevent. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We have the PayPal buttons and then the crap we say at the end. I'll see you in a couple days, and maybe even, I don't know, I'm cooking up a stupid plan. Maybe even like a day or two before Sunday, if I can swing it. Anyways, thanks for watching.